believe I have evidence that there are some parents who are using Patreon to sell images of their underage children to child predators. I posted that video back at the beginning of May of this year when Mom Uncharted brought me what I can only describe as a plethora of evidence that parents were setting up Instagrams for their underage, often adolescent daughters, getting huge followings by posting very risque and provocative images of these children. And all of the profiles that we looked at all had links to Patreon accounts where people could subscribe. And there, for a monthly subscription fee, you have access to over 850 images of her that can't be posted here. And it was multiple accounts, many with absolutely massive followings. And when people would report them, Patreon's response was, well, it's an 18-year-old who has the account. Yeah, no, they all say supervised by mom. We get it. But here's the problem. A site like the O and the F, you have to provide releases for anyone who appears in content, and you have to prove that they're 18, every single person that appears in content. Patreon doesn't seem to moderate or care about the media that is uploaded. You get subscribers, and then you give them whatever you want to give them, and they're like, as long as an 18-year-old runs the account, we're fine. Now, I was willing to believe that Patreon was kind of oblivious to this loophole that was being exploited. I was willing to believe that. I don't believe it so much anymore, because recent events involving Patreon indicate otherwise. So first came the news that Patreon laid off its security team. Like, the whole team. Emily Metcalf, a former senior security engineer at Patreon, said in a LinkedIn post on Thursday, "So for better or worse, I and the rest of the Patreon security team are no longer with the company." That just seemed odd, and then someone found a post on Glassdoor that was much worse. Glassdoor is where current or former employees can post their insights on what are the pros and cons of working at any given company. And on August 16th, a trust and safety specialist from Patreon posted the following cons. We are being told by management and executives not to take down content that is illegal or was reported as being S in nature involving minors unless the police make contact with legal or we have an order by a court. When others try to inform management that there is an amalgamation of accounts that are selling lewd images of what appear to be children, all concerns are dismissed. It's about advocating for customers who are attracted. Yeah, attention DOJ, you need to investigate Patreon. And if you're a reporter who wants to do a story on this, I'd be more than happy to provide more context because this needs to stop.